All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving into Game 1 of the SC Reddit Open Tournament number 12. I am Harlequin, and with me today is Xenome, and this is going to be Game 1 of the third place match between lulzury, the Zerg player in the lower left, and Yulath, the pink Terran player in the upper right. So, more Terran versus Zerg, which we honestly haven't had a whole lot of in Reddit Open history usually, so I'm pretty down with that. But Yulath, usually a Zerg player, has played Terran throughout this match and done quite well. So here he is fighting for third place with lulzury. Lulzury is a pretty fun Zerg player. I really enjoyed watching his games as well. He and GDR had very similar sort of play styles, although very different build orders usually. But curious to see what's going to happen here. Anyhow, like I said, I'm Harlequin. Xenome, how are you doing? What are you thinking? What's going
on? We did just cast the finals, if you're just joining us or watching these on demand out of order. So we saw 3 out of the 4 games were pretty amazing, or at least very unique.
Yeah, wonderful endings to the finals. So if you haven't watched those yet and you're an on-demand viewer, go check them out. I will try not to spoil them as I keep talking. I always forget about that.
Lulzury going for a 10 or 11 pool, going to put on some early pressure over here. He did do the extract trick as well, so we're going to be seeing a lot of lings pretty quick.
Yeah, whenever we saw GDR do this, I never really thought too much about it because he typically would do this sort of thing just as a normal build order, but I'm curious to see if lulzury is going to... There we have it. Lulzury looks like he's popping into 6 lings right away, looking to put some very early pressure on Yulath. Yulath has got to get himself walled off and has got to finish that barracks right off the bat. So a little bit of cheap cheese here by lulzury, but we'll see how he transitions. A lot of times the important part about doing a early 7 pool or 9 pool rush with 6 lings is how to go the distance with it, because you almost never win the game with it. So you'll notice that he's going to have to do nothing now but build a queen and build drones and just kind of catch up for the fact that he hasn't done that yet. But the name of the game is, can he win with it? Well, Yulath, having got the correct build order here, is going to go ahead and get that bunker out, and I don't think we're going to be able to see these lings do much of anything. They're going to chomp away, actually, but take a little bit of damage from that single marine up there. And that's probably that for now.
Yeah, so Yulath taking a nice lead over there economically. He's going to be very happy about this. Whoa, lulzury going right into an expansion very quickly. So just trying to recoup those losses as soon as possible. And droning up makes a lot of sense. I mean, after going for these lanes and doing literally 0 damage to this wall.
Yeah, this is an interesting position. It's very smart of him not to waste his units, because what he does is he forces Yulath to go into an early defensive stance and hang on. And since he hasn't lost 8 lings, the threat of lings is still out there and very present, and therefore it kind of allows him to get a little bit more map control, because Yulath is likely just going to sit still and just going to hang out in his bunkers and stuff like that, thereby allowing lulzury to get control of his early game map and his expansion and all that. But yeah, as you said, he's done nothing but produce drones now because, frankly, he has to. He has to make up for all the lost econ by actually going fast lings in the first place.
Actually, a reactor being put down on this barracks, so we will be seeing fast Hellions pretty quickly. The factory just finishing now. So yeah, even lifting it off right now.
Perfect timing.
Yep, there we go. So unfortunately, lulzury isn't going to have too much to deal with this. He's only now starting his spine crawler soon. Yeah, there's a drone moving over that it's going to start a spine crawler. And he's going to have to really rely pretty hard on those queens to prevent as much damage as those Hellions can do.
Single starport going up, so a lot of potential. But, lulzury, again, this is kind of stuff that we also saw GDR do, but he starts aggressive and then just goes into a very conservative, sensible build. So you can see now he's spreading his creep from his main to his natural. Good stuff there. He's got spine crawlers going up in good positions, and by and large, I'd imagine he's going to be pretty ready for an early Hellion push. So double Hellions, he's not going to even wait for quad, he's just going to take off with double, and let's see what he can do.
Lulzury with a nice position with his queen on the ramp, so just creating a few more opportunities for that spine crawler to get some more damage in. These Hellions are probably going to take down a few lings, but at this point, lulzury is very happy with only losing his lings.
Yep, and this is what he wants, although he just moved the queen out of position at just the wrong time. He needs to have the queen on the right-hand side there if you're going to have the spine crawler in the position where it is, just to kind of peck away at these Hellions as they run past. And that may be it for the Hellion harass for now. We'll see if he tries to do that again with the rest of his Hellions once they finish any moment now. He's got 6 Hellions out now.
Tech Lab going down on the starport, also starting his expansion. Yeah, he's got a lot of Hellions over here, even repairing the damaged ones. So I think that he might eventually switch over his factory to a Tech Lab and just get up that blue flame, make these guys a lot more dangerous. Or possibly go for a drop. That's certainly viable as well. A Raven, actually, on the way.
Yep, really good early base defense here by lulzury, but we'll have to see where we're going to go with this Raven. I don't normally see Ravens used early on against Zerg for any reason. I mean, you see early Ravens against Stalkers and things like that because they're great with the point defense drone. They really nullify a big chunk of the enemy army if you have a couple of them early on, and for detection and that sort of thing. And here comes, as soon as the Queen gets out of the way, they just go flying past, and they have just no holds barred access to the back of this base. Although the Queen is going to pick off at least one. Let's see if she can pick off another one. But two go down. 2 or 3 more go down. 3 more go down. Real genocide here. 2 more. This is just, I hate seeing this. This is just like, this is like the Holocaust for Zerg fighters. They just can't stand it. It's just like, the horror. So many workers going down. They can't stand it.
Oh man. So all that economy.
Yeah. That is a little BM. Yeah, I guess he just kind of ran right on through, right as the Queen wasn't there for blocking, and that was the end of it. And it looks like Yulath is quite okay with not having any more targets, and is just going to sit back here and force lulzury to waste a bunch of lings trying to take care of him.
The Harvester count is actually even. That he took down a lot of drones, but it's okay. It looks like it's 22 to 24 now, but still, that's pretty close. That's a lot closer than I expected. A Spire now coming up for lulzury. The Raven, I think there's 2 of them now. He's even got a second starport that he might be using pretty soon to just add on more. He's getting a 3rd Raven.
Yeah, the real question is, what's next? I mean, 3 Ravens is kind of crazy, especially at this stage of the game. If he had gone for 3 Banshees instead of 3 Ravens, he could be winning this game right now. Curious to see how he's going to integrate that with the rest of his army. Hellions still going to town in here, just kind of doing some random burning damage. Not very effective building killers, so that's kind of okay. And the Spinecrawler actually went up in the front of his base, so
wow.
Now he's kind of effectively crafting.
Masslings coming in here at the natural. They're going to be able to deny mining here for Yulath. So, actually, he's got a whole bunch of Hellions and Marines back, so he should be okay. He's going to lose a few of his SCVs and his mules, but actually, the Ling's getting it.
The Lings had it, but they backed away.
Yeah.
Now they're all too weak, and this is a good call, getting out when they're that low on hit points. And morphing into Banelings right away without even hesitating.
Yep, we've got 3 Ravens up now, a 4th and 5th one on the way. I'm really anticipating this use of... I guess they took my advice and I said, okay, yeah, we need awesome games now. So we just came off 4 awesome games. It's your turn now.
Yeah.
And looks like Wolves are going to move in here. A lot of Banelings.
Baneling bust going on here. Taking out a bunker, but not to really any good effect there. Now here comes a bunch of charged up Ravens going out there. Likely going to throw down the defense turrets. We'll see, does he have any engineering upgrades for them yet? No, he does not.
Ooh, getting the sensor missile upgrade and the Corvid reactor. I've never... this is the second time I've seen that upgrade. That's Raven energy, I assume.
Yeah.
And, yeah, throwing down auto turrets.
There's the auto turret, and that'll do quite well against mutas even, as you can see by that one muta that just got completely jibbed by it. And really running the risk of even losing his Spire here if he's not careful.
Yeah, wow.
Doing some really horrendous damage to poor lulzury's econ at this point in the game. Looks like he's going to lose a Raven, but still throwing down auto turrets all around here. Not a bad move, but really taking some heavy losses. And flying out of range of the auto turrets. Always got to be careful of that. Another auto turret going down. Look at him just defend with auto turrets.
Yeah,
Hopefully
wow,
focusing down the rest
job.
of the mutas, and the mutas have been nullified by auto turrets. Gonna lose another Raven. No! Raven gets by with 1 hit point left.
There we go. Gets taken out. The auto turrets are... looks like they're going to be able to take down this Spire. So, wow. Yeah, there it goes. And they're also going to get an extractor, but that's kind of a minor issue. lulzury does have a few little spots down here at the front, but Yulath is very prepared for him.
completely wrecked this expansion with just auto turrets. Now we see a whole bunch of lings coming, a whole bunch of banelings ready to go here. Banelings, atypical counter for Raven harassment, but hey, why not, man?
We do
So
see
it
two more
looks like
ravens and
single Raven made it home. So BM. All this tricky harassment was just enough to really throw his game off, and now he's kind of switched back into his main now with his expansion in shambles now, completely getting gunned down by auto turrets. Those auto turrets last forever. I was surprised the first time I tried to fight off a bunch of durable materials upgraded auto turrets. It was ridiculous. I mean, he doesn't have durable materials yet on his guns, but they really gun you down. Baneling's totally ineffective, unfortunately. I guess they killed a single vehicle.
Taking a look at the income again, it is 37 to 26 in favor of Yulath right now, and he's now moving out with his massive force and those ravens. And he does have durable materials almost done. He's got another 2 ravens also on the way. I think that he might win with this push right here. There's not really much out for lulzury.
Yeah, just the economic damage alone was it. That many Marines and Hellions just designed to cook and just roast Zerglings. Gonna have a lot of trouble. Hopefully the Banelings can get something done, but Banelings are sort of an unsatisfying defense anyways.
Ooh.
Whoa, is that a Hunter-Seeker missile?
That was a Seeker missile, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, there goes another one.
Hunter-Seeker missile on the Banelings.
This is actually something that I'm really enjoying. Ravens, I anticipated for a while that Terran players just in general would be using them a lot more as they get involved, because they are very powerful spellcasters.
God, look at these auto turrets! Look at these auto turrets!
Oh man, just slaughter these drones.
They are really hard to kill. When they have durable materials upgraded, they are ridiculous. 150 hit points and 1 armor. Yeah, look at that! Holy double hat. What did he do? He's spamming hatcheries. Oh well, I think that's a good game. lulzury, a little flustered here, and this is game 1, right? Gonna go for Yulath here pretty heavy-handedly. And you know what? I applaud Yulath for giving us a very strange game and giving us a weird order.
lulzury putting down 3 hatches in his main. Oh yeah, we're just waiting for the GG at this point, but man, this is Raven play.
I'm sure he's just using this time to think about which map he wants to play next.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm sure my Zerg brethren will come up with a play for next game. But looks like we're going to go for total annihilation victory here.